afternoon. I hope all are doing well today. Hello there on Periscope. How are you? So I hope everybody's having an awesome day. My name is Jewel Martin. I am the CEO and instructor of Jumpstart with Jewel LLC. Hello there on Periscope. And I am a tutor, teacher. I assist adolescents as well as adult students with math, reading, ELA, anything they need assistance with. If they're studying for exams, some of my students are studying for entrance exams, GED testing, ASVAB tests, anything like that, I assist them with that. So the past few weeks, we have been working on fractions. We've been working on fractions. And I encourage you to share this video out for anyone that you may know, whether it be a child in school or whether it be an adult going back to school needing to study for an entrance exam. Share this video out if they're working with fractions. We've been dealing with fractions for the past couple of weeks. Fractions can be very, I don't want to say challenging, but it can be in-depth. It can be a lot. And so what I usually do is just take my time. Hello there on Facebook. How are you? And just take my time and go through the topics so that my students are able to fully understand what they're doing. So we've been working with fractions. Yesterday, we went over improper fractions and mixed numbers. We talked about what an improper fraction is, how it's where you have the numerator is larger than the denominator, and the mixed number, how it consists of a whole number and a proper fraction. Today, what we're going to do, move this over. What we're going to do today is I'm going to show you how to convert the mixed number to an improper fraction. Yesterday we did the improper fraction to the mixed number, but I'm going to show you both today. There may be times where you're doing an exercise and it may say, okay, take this mixed number and convert it to an improper fraction. So let me get my little pen ready. So for instance, the mixed number, of course, is a whole number with a proper fraction. A proper fraction means the numerator, the top number, is smaller than the denominator. The denominator is the bottom number, and the denominator, in case you're brand new to fractions and you don't know anything about it, the numerator is usually the number of parts that we're counting, the number of parts that we're considering. If you see a drawing with some pictures on it, usually the numerator is the amount of parts that are shaded in. Or if it's a part of a group, it's the number that they're talking about in a group. And the denominator is the total number of parts. So the mixed number is the whole number and the proper fraction. It can be anything, 4 3/4, any type of whole number and proper fractions. Yesterday we talked about what the improper fraction was. The denominator is smaller than the numerator, and that's why many times it gets converted to a mixed numbers. So mixed numbers, let me get this over here. Mixed numbers can be converted back to improper fractions. So let's say we had a mixed number. Here's 7 3/5. So in order, let me turn that off for a minute. In order to convert a mixed number to an improper fraction, there's a couple of little steps that you have to take, and it's not a lot. Once you know how to do it, it becomes easy to you. Let me type this up. To convert a mixed number to an improper fraction, you multiply the whole number by the denominator. Then you add the numerator and keep the same denominator for the new fraction. So the fraction I have right now, let me get my pen back up. is 7 3/5. So if I wanted to convert this to an improper fraction where I get rid of the whole number and it's just the fraction itself, just like I said, you take the whole number, let me write this. Okay. You multiply the whole number times the denominator. Then you add the numerator to it. And when you rewrite it, the answer that you get becomes your numerator and you keep the same denominator. So if I'm converting this whole number to an improper fraction, I'm going to take 7 times 5, which is 35. Then I'm going to add 3, which is 38. And then I'm going to keep the same denominator. Let me move this over so it's a little neater. So my new fraction is going to be 38 over 5. Now, what if for some reason you were doing an assignment and the instruction was to convert a mixed number to an improper fraction and then convert it back to a mixed number? You never know, right? Sometimes instructions are kind of interesting. So the way you would convert this back to a mixed number, you would divide it. 5 will become your divisor. 38 will be your dividend. How many times can 5 go into 38? If you have 38 items, 38 pencils, how many groups of 5 can you have with those 38 pencils? So 5 goes into 38 7 times. 7 times 5 is 35. Let me subtract. We have 3 left over. And instead of being a remainder, the 3 becomes the numerator. And the 5 is the denominator again. So we've taken a mixed number, we converted it to an improper fraction, and then we converted it back to a mixed number. Again, you never know what your instructions are going to say. So let's try another one. Let me just erase that one. That way the instructions will stay on the screen. So another one. 6. Oh, let me turn my pen on. 6 and 5/8. Okay. So like our instructions say, what we're going to do, you multiply the whole number, the 6, by the denominator. Okay. And then you add the numerator. And you keep the same denominator. So 6 times 8 is 48. And then 48 plus 5 is 53. And we keep the same denominator. So it's 53/8 or 53 over 8. So if we had to convert this back, hello on Facebook, how are you? If we had to convert this back to a mixed number, we would go ahead and do our division. 8 becomes our divisor. 53 is our dividend. How many times can 8 go into 53? If I have 53 crayons or 53, I don't know, pieces of candy, how many groups of 8 can I make in 53? 8 goes into 53 6 times. It would be 6 times. 8 times 6 is 48. And if you have difficulty subtracting 53 from 48 like this, or 48, excuse me, from 53 like this, you can regroup, or we used to call it borrow if you need to. Put a line through that 5, it becomes a 4. And you give that 10 to the 3, and now it's 13. 13 minus 8 is 5. And so 5, instead of it being a remainder, it's our numerator. And then our denominator is 8. So there we have it again. We've converted a mixed number to an improper fraction back to a mixed number. So the more you practice this, the more it makes sense, the easier it gets. Let's do another one. We may do 2 more. Okay. So then, here we go. This one is 3 and 1/8. So same thing we did before. We multiply the whole number by the denominator, and we add the numerator. So 3 times 8 is 24. 24 plus 1 is 25. 25 over 8. That's our improper fraction. Now we're going to convert it back to a mixed number. And again, it's an improper fraction because the denominator is smaller or less than the numerator. So now let's convert it back. 8 divided by 25. How many groups of 8 can we get out of 25 if I have 25 stickers? How many groups of 8 can I make with 25 stickers? It's 3. Because 3 times 8 is 24. Put 24 here. We subtract. We've got a 1 left. And instead of 1 being our remainder, our 1 is our numerator. 1. And our 8 is our denominator. So there we have again 3 and 1/8. We've converted it back. So this will be our last one. And I thank you for watching this on the live and on the replay. And share this out. Feel free to share this out because you never know who may need assistance with fractions, who's going back to school for a new career. Kids are also needing help as well. Here we go. So this is 4 and 3/4. This is a mixed number. We're going to convert it to an improper fraction. We multiply the whole number by the denominator. Put our little symbol there. And then we add our numerator. 4 times 4 is 16. And then 16 plus 3 is 19. 19/4. We keep the same denominator. Now, if we wanted to convert it back to a mixed number, we do our division. 4 divided by 19. Okay. So 4 divided by 19. How many groups of 4 can I make? If I have 19 pencils and I want to put them in groups of 4, how many groups can I make? It's 4, right? Because 4 times 4 is 16. Subtract. 19 minus 16 leaves us with 3. And instead of 3 being our remainder, it becomes our numerator. And the 4, again, is the same denominator. So there we have it. We've taken it again. We've taken it from a mixed number to an improper fraction back to a mixed number. So I hope this was helpful. I hope everyone's having an awesome day. I hope this is making your experience with fractions a little easier. And again, I encourage you to share this out. If you're in school, I've had a couple of kids actually. I had one child send me a message a couple of days ago thanking me for the lesson. So somebody shared it and one of the children was able to see it and they were able to learn from it. So I thank you so much for watching. Have an awesome day. And I will be back tomorrow. I think tomorrow we're going to do some adding with mixed numbers. We're going to talk about that. So have a good day. Take care.